Hey, what's going on, Jam fam? So we're on a bit of a react grind. Yesterday, we did a react to the trophy box, the new box that's being added to the game and the trophy rework system. Today, we're going to be doing a react to this video posted by Brawl Stars themselves called The Future of Brawl Stars in 2025. My understanding, obviously from, the 1 second, not even full second that I played, is that this is going to be a roadmap for the next year. So let's see what they want to try to bring to Brawl Stars. Let's see what they got going on, what they have planned. And remember to take roadmaps with a grain of salt, because there's often times when companies will plan to do things for a roadmap, but it just won't be in the cards or something will fall through and things have to get kicked. But let's see what their goals are, basically. All right, let's get started. Let's see what they got going on.
Brawl Stars 2025, more collabs, more permanent improvements, more brawlers, and power level 12. Won't be coming, at least not.
Oh, I thought he was actually saying that they were going to add power 12. I was about to get a little angry. Anyway, collabs, permanent improvements, and brawlers. Well, I mean, we kind of all knew there was going to be more brawlers, right? And I mean, I figured there's going to be collabs, because collabs have been like one of the main things that are driving the game, that are causing them to like reach out to people who are not currently playing the game. It's something that draws like interest into it. So of course they're going to do more collabs. Hopefully it's only like 1 or 2 as opposed to like being a seasonal thing. Seasonal things are getting a little old, especially the way they've been doing them. But anyway, let's see what Frank has to say.
First off, we will continue having time-limited events and collaborations with other brands. They're a great way for us to both attract new players and to re-engage with our previous players. So they're great for the games.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying, is that like when they collab with a brand, say like SpongeBob, for example, if a kid isn't playing Brawl Stars, but they see an ad where SpongeBob is in Brawl Stars, it might get their interest in the game and get them to download the game and play it. And then maybe they'll enjoy it and they'll stick around. It's good for marketing. It's not always the best for current players that are playing the game, because we tend to not enjoy some of the chaos sometimes. Like, it's fun at first, right, for like a week or two. But when it's an entire month of SpongeBob power-ups or mutations, we get a little annoyed with. So like I said, I would prefer if they didn't do collabs every single season. Maybe once in a while, 2, maybe 3 in the year would be fine. But doing it every season is way too much, in my opinion.
We heard you. You also want permanent features and quality of life improvements, not just time-limited events. And we agree. So this is our plan. For every update in 2025, we want to add smaller permanent fixes and quality of life changes.
As far as them just adding permanent features more often, obviously, that's great. That's something that we've been wanting. There's small quality life things that need to get added throughout the game. I can't go through a list of them right now. We all have our gripes. We all have things that we want added to the game that aren't being addressed. And it's nice that they are trying to draw attention to that. And they're going to try to focus on that a little bit more in the next year.
A new time-limited event is coming. I know, but it was already planned. And it's gonna be a fun one. There'll be a battle for Brawl Stars with Mortis on one side and Edgar on the other side. Maybe it's a battle for the West teammate? We'll also make changes to everyone's favorite system.
What? So there's going to be a versus mode? What? Man. Ugh. I'm not hyped for that. I'm not hyped for that.
The trophy reset. It'll keep resetting trophies, but only after you reach 1,000 trophies.
So I do like the trophy rework a little bit. It's not great for high players, but I'm not personally a high player. And people are complaining that like tier max or whatever, tier 50 is basically what it is, that everyone's going to be able to achieve it. I don't know. I think it's better, and we're going to get better rewards. But I understand people who are high trophy players and have gripes with it. I get that.
The trophy road itself won't be changed for now, but it's something we would like to touch in the future.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to at least extend the trophy road, because it sounds like it's going to be so much easier to get a lot of trophies that they need to add length to it, because it sounds like people are going to be maxing out the trophy road very quickly in this new system. All right, December 2024. Let's see what's going on.
There's something big coming to Star Park these Brawly days, but we don't want to ruin the surprise yet. Note that the further away an update is,
why even talk about it then? What? Dude, what? I understand they kind of have to address it. Like, they have to because they're trying to make a roadmap. There's something coming, but you can't know yet. Whatever. I'm sure it's going to be nice. It's Christmas. They always do a good job during Christmas and in January. Those are always very good updates. So we'll see what happens.
For our first update of 2025, our focus is to further integrate Ranked and esports into the game. Imagine that progressing through Ranked would be an additional path to enter the Brawl Stars Championship.
I don't love that personally, because Ranked is like, it's like Disney Channel, or it's like Disneyland Ranked. Like, it's not serious like how it used to be. Like, if it was Power League, old Power League was very serious and people like pushed it seriously and only really good players were able to get to the top tier of Power League, everything that I hear, even though I am not a Masters player, everyone that I hear says that there are a lot of people who are in Masters that should not be in Masters. That's everything I see on Reddit and Twitter and people in my Discord talking about it. Trying to integrate that into ranked right now, at least in the way it is now, if they don't rework ranked, sounds like a really bad idea.
And of course, we would take this opportunity to improve ranked itself. We wanted to be more competitive.
Okay, so they are going to try to make ranked more competitive. Okay, never mind. I take it back.
And open quality of life improvements, like a guaranteed ranked skin after a certain number of rank drops, for example.
Why did it take them so long to try to guarantee the rank drop? I know this season is guaranteed, but that's because there was a bug at the beginning of the season, and that's why it's guaranteed this season. But why did rank come out in, like, what was it, March or whatever? And it took them up until, it's going to be February, almost an entire year before they guarantee a rank drop. Like, come on, it should be guaranteed at Legendary. I think most people agree that it should be guaranteed at Legendary. I would even say Mythic, personally. But Legendary at least should be the guarantee. It shouldn't be after a certain number of rank drops. There shouldn't be, like, a pity system for it. Come on, man. Let us earn our skins, man.
Would like to rework the mastery system or trophy road, or maybe even both. With the trophy road, we've been thinking about integrating it fully with the star pack lore, which is currently only really explored on our social channels and almost non-existent in the game.
Yo, adding lore into the actual game itself is very interesting, and it could get people to want to go outside of the game and try to look up that stuff. Because I bet you there's millions of players that don't even know about Star Park and the lore and how we're controlling mind-controlled players and stuff like that. That's cool. That's great. If it gets people interested and they look up, like, why is Colt think he's so pretty or whatever like that, and they go through and they find, I don't know, Michael's channel and learn about all the lore about all the brawlers, that's amazing.
We're also looking at something many of you asked us for. Should we explore achievements? Another, you guessed it,
I think achievements for gold would be a perfectly good idea. I don't know if they're going to do it for gold, but it would be nice.
So, if everyone has a hypercharge, is it time for power level 12? No, we genuinely don't think that's the answer. But to be honest, we don't know what would be the next step. It's time to lock Adrian back in the design dungeon. We currently have a PowerPoint inflation for long-time players. And if you're in this situation,
convert it to gold. Convert it to gold.
You are more hungry for new abilities and changes. At the same
I'm hungry for gold.
time, newer players don't experience either of these issues. So the question for us now is, can we create something new that feels fun? That's another expression for skill and would be upgraded mostly with PowerPoints. Would that be possible? We think so.
I don't know if I like it. I don't know. It's got to be something that's passive that you don't need to actively activate in the game. So, like, say if, like, your brawler had an aura around them that would sap health or something like that. That would be, like, not balanced or great, but it would be something easier. But I don't think adding a seventh button in the game, I don't think that's the answer. So hopefully it's not something crazy like that. I think we're perfectly fine with gadget, attack, and hypercharge. I would not want another button to have to be added to the screen, because right now it's getting clunky, but that's just me.
And finally, with the last update of 2025, we would like to tackle the map maker. Currently, it's very far from what we originally envisioned. More options that would allow players to not only create maps, but explore new custom game modes and different activities. More like a
So custom game modes is weird because I don't know how they're going to add custom game modes to the game. I know they want to try to make it like Roblox, where you can do whatever you want in the game. I don't know how well that's going to go. It's just a weird concept to me. Personally, I don't know what you would do because I can't even make a map, let alone try to make an entire game mode. So I'm sure there's creative people that have ideas about how to make games way better. But we'll see what ends up happening. Obviously, this is a very far time away. This is the last update of 2025, he's saying. And it might not even make it to the game. So who knows if we even end up seeing a map maker rework. Obviously, it's not the very first thing they want to work on. They want to save it to the back end of the year. So it might not make it to the game, but they do have a lot of time to get working on it and brainstorm ideas about it. So we'll see what happens.
These are not small tasks, and we'll probably need to start working on them simultaneously with other updates. But hopefully, we'll make it happen. That was a long one. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you again for Brawl Talk on the 26th of October.
All right, so all that sounds like very good stuff. I'm pretty excited for it. I think everything on there was pretty solid and very interesting, in my opinion. I think it's very nice that they're really focusing on quality of life stuff and long-term features rather than all these collabs. Like I said, I know they're going to do collabs, but I'd rather see them tone it back a little bit. And I think Frank only mentioned collabs maybe 3 times at most. I definitely know 2 times, but maybe 3 times at most they're going to do collabs. So seeing them walk back on collabs a little bit is nice. And I think the things that are really like exciting is that the rank rework is like the very first thing they want to get done. They want to get that right out of the door. And that's good because that's what a lot of people have been clamoring for. That has been one of the big gripes for a little while. And to see that be the #1 update, the very first thing they want to get done in the year, is good. I think it shows that they're really paying attention to what players are saying. So that's very good. The other thing that I really think is nice is that they're going to be trying to finish up hypercharges by summer. And they also either want to rework mastery or add lore into the trophy road. Personally, I think adding lore into the trophy road would be a way better step. I think that's very exciting and could be very interesting, especially with all the brawlers we're going to be getting by next summer. But in general, I think this is a very good roadmap. I'm pretty excited to see what ends up actually coming from it and all the changes we're going to be seeing in the game over the next year. But let me know what you thought about the roadmap down in the comments. Let me know if you're excited for it. Let me know what your favorite thing is. But that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my react, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you leave a like on the video. But that's going to do it for today. I want to thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you next time. Peace.